Hi everyone, let me start with a quick question. Would you pay $250 for a single acupuncture session? Because that's what ORA, a luxury wellness brand in New York, is asking. ORA combines traditional Chinese medicine with a premium spa-like experience. It operates through physical clinics, Instagram, and its official website. It looks beautiful, feels exclusive, and has gained attention online. But here's the real question. How do you scale a brand like this digitally without losing what makes it special? First, let's talk about value co-creation. ORA relies a lot on customer-generated content, like testimonials and influencer experience. According to Vogel and Lush, value today is no longer created by firms alone, it's co-created by customers. That is powerful but also risky. Some reviews criticize ORA for being too aesthetic and lacking authenticity in traditional Chinese medicine. This means while customers increase engagement, the brand has less control over how it's perceived. In ORA's case, the customers are shaping the brand, but not always as intended. Second, let's look at digital trust. For something like acupuncture, especially at this price, people don't just book instantly. They research, compare, and try to figure out if it's actually worth it. ORA has strong visuals and media presence, but it doesn't clearly explain why it's worth the price. Compared to competitors like WTHN, ORA provides much less educational content, which make it harder to turn interest into actual bookings. Finally, there's something called the luxury paradox. Luxury relies on scarcity and exclusivity to stay desirable, but digital marketing pushes in the opposite direction toward accessibility and scale. ORA is trying to balance both through pop-ups in Equinox and selling products online. But the more accessible it becomes, the less exclusive it may feel. This suggests that ORA hasn't clearly defined the boundary between growth and brand preservation. So what should ORA do? First, invest in educational content. Produce short videos explaining how acupuncture works. Does it hurt? What actually happens during a session? And importantly, this content should come from licensed practitioners, not influencers. This helps build trust, especially for first-time customers. Second, membership. ORA already has one, but it's mainly focused on in-store services. Most interaction still happens during visits, with limited engagement in between. But from a relationship marketing perspective, long-term engagement is essential. So instead, ORA could offer personalized self-care guides, online consultations, or priority booking. This extends the experience beyond the clinic while still keeping that sense of exclusivity. So in the end, ORA's challenge isn't just about growth, it's about growing carefully without losing what makes it premium. And the real opportunity is to use the digital tools to reduce uncertainty, build trust, and deepen customer relationships without losing its premium identity. And maybe then, $250 wouldn't feel so crazy after all. Thank you very much for listening.